How we doing, Inferno Army? It's your boy, King Inferno.
Gotcha.
I know, production delays.
Then,
But if you tune in tomorrow, May 8th, let's make sure that's right. Should be May 8th of 2025. You will understand why this video took a little while to come out. Now, as I promised, this is the Empire of Sin movie. Now, let's get started. As you see in the background so far, you can understand why it's the movie. Stay tuned.
bene.
Yeah, that's what I like to see there. Victory, victory,
Thank
victory.
God.
Let's get into Empire of Sin. Why is it such a great game? So far, from my own personal experience, I just fell in love with the game immediately. If y'all have been here for earlier years, I played the game. I think I played under the original character. It was like the black dude. I may have picked him. That was like 2018, 2019. I scrapped that game, not completely. It's still there. But there was a major glitch that happened, which rendered me unable to complete the game. Right after that, I went straight into Al Capone. And so far, that was the best decision ever made. No matter what I did, everything felt right. Every choice that led up to this exact moment. We went to war. And not just no regular war. We took out every single person. Nobody could stop us. Nobody knew what they were doing. Messing with me and Al Capone. And my team was crazy. I do remember we had the doctor. He died at some point. It was tragic. That really dampened our spirits and really slowed down production. But we were able to recover from that, as you're able to see right here. Strong team and from previous streams. Now, during this moment, my thoughts were, I need to be ready. This could be the boss fight, the end. So I made sure I got my whole team together, everybody. If you saw my streams, yes, I focused a lot into production and money making. I never actually completed the game until now. So I didn't realize, oh, if I beat the last boss, I can just come back and take over every single racket. No, it was like, oh, well, where do I go from here? I wasn't left in a confused state, but it left me hoping for more. And if you're looking for more, there are DLCs, which will be talked about in another video. Hopefully, maybe. Y'all know how I am. Now I know the voiceovers are very sporadic. That's not the point though. The point is we're drawing near the end. And this is where everything goes down. I had to mentally prepare myself for how crazy this was. But even though I mentally prepped for this, I thought, oh yeah, it's just gonna be another run. I wasn't expecting for this to happen. It blew my mind. Right there was the moment I hopped out of my chair so passionately, and I was like, this is war, and you know it is your end. This battle, it didn't take too much out of me, but it had me on my toes. I was ready and just constantly waiting to take out each and every opponent, waiting and strategically planning how to just even throw a grenade, how to maximize the damage and catastrophe I would cause. And well, just look for yourself. This planning was meticulous. Every step, every inch, every thought out plan, no Breaking Bad. Everything was set up, leading to a wonderful moment. Everything was ready for my victory. Everything was so perfect. First off, let me just hop back into what made the game great. Full creative control. Now, when it comes down to creative control, there's still rules in the game, but the rules never hampered or even took you out the illusion that you're still in the game. I myself was immersed in it. It felt like you actually took on that role of a crime boss. And that's what I love best about this game. I never really played a game just like Empire Sin, where I was just so immersed. Now there is Warhammer 40,000 Rogue Trader. That game also has me immersed. But when I'm trying to compare those two, in my personal opinion, they both have their qualities that make them respectable. Now, back to Empire Sin. This right here is top tier. The game is crafted in such a way it never really breaks the illusion, except for a few times where glitches happen. The body ragdolls. Sometimes the body may fly, or it may just start glitching in the floor. But the execution scenes, you can really tell they put work into that. Each execution scene, depending on the weapon used, is very unique. Now for me, mine's repeated because I used the same moves over and over. Y'all saw. Especially for those who watch the live stream. Like every time I played this game, it was just back to back. Sometimes I wouldn't even take out the crew. I would just go straight for like execution, one by one, or as you see, grenade throwing, anti-tank throwing. But hey, that's just how it rolls. And this right here just shows how much I plan and use grenades. Explosive weapons, it's just like, that's all I like to do. And then I come guns blazing. Unless the opposite happens where I come in guns blazing first. Or I do my favorite thing, overlay. What you may see me do a lot. I can completely block up the doors. Boy, it's a gunfire. Y'all, when I tell you it's a gunfire, boy, there's nothing just alike with this game. That's what made me so happy when completing it. voicings will be a little shorter for the rest of this battle. I really want to show you how great this fight works. There will be a timestamp for when the voice does come back, if you do want to skip there, or if you want to just watch the whole fight. Hey, please give me those views.
That's swell.
But there will be a little ad break, the King Inferno ad break. So just stay tuned and enjoy this video. Thank you for y'all support, and you will have that reason why it took so long to get this video out tomorrow, May 8th.
What the fuck?
Light him up. Call it Doc. Oh.
God damn it!
This is where it begins. And I tell you, I love hitting the overlay effect. That's one of my favorite moves in this game. People that watched my streams, thank you, because y'all know how much this is my favorite. I love walking them down. Everybody that stepped in that room, it's over. And then I think it's Bao. I know I probably butchered that name. She was a lifeline during my boss battles. The bombs she was able to throw saved us countless times, fixed every little thing. Now, Laura Quinn and I think it was Gracie, my two snipers, they did put some work in. They weren't useful all the time, but they worked out, especially when we needed someone to guard the back doors. And for some selective maps, they were able to just go boom, 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 take people left and right before Al Capone and all the other people were able to reach deep inside the bases. Now, moving forward, what is there even to move forward to? This, it's just like, it peaked out. I don't even know what to say sometimes. This game had me speechless a lot of the times. This part did not have me speechless. I full well knew what I was doing. That's basically the equivalent of spawn camping. Do I feel bad? No. It was time. It was time. Oh, and don't let me forget that lover situation. Yeah, I'm cool. I'm cool for that one. You're gonna see later. Yeah, or now. I think it's Val. Yeah. Oh yeah, it's definitely Val. That was her lover. Hey, you know what I did? Yeah, you see what I did? I had her do it with her own two hands. She had to bury that hatchet with her own two hands. But you know how it is. It's Empire Sins. It was like 1940 by the time I completed the game. Things happen. And those executions just now were the best of the best. Gracie was a lifeline though. I won't lie. Gracie though, she single-handedly outperformed Nora. I hate to not give Nora all the credit or enough credit, but Nora was actually more useful in melee combat. Gracie really handled sniping people. Just boom, headshot, boom, headshot. Well, as you see, we're really getting close to the end of this battle.
I'm here.
And now it's the end.
Bene.
This right here, that's when I finally sat down. Controller's still in my hand,
Thank God.
but my grip loosened. I leaned forward so quick.
That's right.
I was like, what's next? And there it was. You win. Oh, I won the game in 1926 as well. This right here, I felt relaxed. I just didn't know what else. I thought, oh, maybe I'm gonna go back. But no, this came. When I tell you, oh my gosh.
Mr. Capone.
I don't even know what to say.
Chicago himself. It's always good to see
My
you.
controller
Where you headed?
was just in my hand. I was just listening. I was so immersed. I didn't even know. This game
It's time for this king to
really
stretch his legs.
pulled
See what
me
else
in.
is there for the taking.
It pulled me in
Well, I got
like
nothing
no
for
other
your time,
game.
Mr. Capone. You want to go any place in particular?
I don't know. It was something different. Every game has its own unique thing that pulls someone in.
You know
But
any
this
other places in need of new
specific
leadership?
game, Empire of Sin,
With a beach.
really
Capone, I think
wraps
I
you
do.
around their
Buckle up.
fingers.
It's gonna be a long ride.
They don't need DLCs or this to make you come back. The game itself already locks you in. That's what I love the most about Empire Sins. Now, even if they do have DLCs, I plan on maybe possibly getting one of the DLCs. But this game right here was perfect. There was nothing else they could have done to even improve the experience. Everything was just there. And there, I'll conclude this video. I'm King's Inferno. Glad to have the Inferno Army watching this. Enjoy your day. Peace.